Little disclaimer here. There will be some stuff talked about that might be offensive, but I'm not trying to be that way. Number one, religion and political shit. I don't care what you believe in or all that. I'm just talking about the bad actors, alright? So, no hate to those kind of people, all that shit. No hate. Don't send any hate to anybody. Yeah. Viewer discretion is advised, I guess? I don't freaking know. Enjoy. Today we will be talking about Orion Drift. Basically, the little shits in that game are fucking horrible.
Yeah, we've seen fucking trolling in this like
I wouldn't
all
say
the
like
time.
that. I would just say
All
that
the
the little
time, it's
kids are
just-
little shits.
Them
They
little
act
kids
like
are the little
egotistical little
shits.
assholes. And
Yeah,
you know, we're not new players. Played for like 2 months. Basically know how to
people
play.
still ask us
And, like,
because we're just like
whoa,
level
there's
0.
no context, bro.
Oh, there's no comment.
You can give context.
Oh,
People try to like wait, what they ask? I haven't played Orange Drift in a minute. What did they used to say?
Hey,
Do you know how to air dribble? Or like
Hey,
and
are you
what
new
was
or
it?
something like that?
Oh yeah, and then I don't like try to force their teachings onto us. Like, bro, nobody asks.
Bro, you're not Sensei Wu, bro.
Like, that's one thing that pisses me off about Orange Drift kids. And the other thing is, most times they sound like little squeakers, and
Yeah, most times.
I don't know. There should be some rule in place where they get banned because TOS is 13 when I checked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean, most of the Orion Drip player base is gonna get smited about the age stuff.
Well, they probably deserve it.
Yeah.
And for some reason, little kids are like involved in political stuff on there, like talking about freaking Charlie Kirk, bring religion stuff into it, which is like unneeded because it's a game. Like, why are you talking about that stuff there? I don't know. Go to a political Roblox server and talk about it, I guess. That'd be the place. Or go on Discord and talk to your e-girl about it.
I don't even think these kids have e-girls.
Yeah, you might be right about that. I mean, they probably do, and they think they're real, but they're really like Indian men behind the camera. But yeah, that really pisses me off.
It really is. It really is shit how like the rest of the player base, even the older people, are like little shits because of them. Everyone's been knocked out. What the freak? Yeah.
But yeah, they just like bring political and religious stuff into the game. And look, here reminds me of that one guy, Andy Pants, where he just brings every game into political shit and sexist stuff.
Or just anti-woke garbage
screw
and
that
shit.
guy. And they don't usually do research either, which is another thing that pisses me off.
Every
So I
time
don't
we tell
really know
them, do
how a
your
little
research,
kid or
and
older
then
person could be talking when like they didn't do research on a specific topic. And if
they
they
only
did
just
say they did
stumble-
research and they really didn't, they just lie.
they only just stumble across it on fucking.
Or they say I asked AI and just think
shit.
it's real and didn't do further research. But I asked AI. That's got to be good enough.
I don't think any kid has said that because
No,
they
older
only use
people.
AI
What
to
about
put older people. Oh yeah. I used AI.
Well,
it
little
said
kids
that.
too, though. Actually, when we were in a game one time, we came across a little kid that likes Charlie Kirk. And he openly said that he supports him, and I was like, "What?" And there's a lot of racist children on there. They be saying the N word a lot. I don't know. I guess that happens in a lot of games,
Yeah.
so it's not too surprising. But something to bring up, I guess. Especially if they like Charlie Kirk and they're Christians, then kind of crazy. Them Christians on there tend to be really assholes. Not gonna lie. I mean, if you like a different religion other than Christianity, they'll like talk the absolute shit out of you. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, they just really follow like whatever's cool to them. Pretty depressing. Pretty disappointing.
Yeah. Very disappointing how like
And a disclaimer, not saying that people aren't allowed to have political opinions or whatever, and, like, I don't know, like Christianity or whatever. Like, just don't bring it
Yeah,
into
like
games, especially
yeah,
a game like Orion Drift, Fortnite, etc. Games like that.
games like that or any game in general.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna get
games aren't really supposed to be that kind of space unless if you're in a private lobby, then that's different.
that is different. Yes.
I guess that's really it for the political stuff, I think. The only thing I gotta say is if they do the research, it makes things a lot easier.
That makes this a lot more easier for people who want to discuss politics. Well, not in games, because obviously, if you discuss politics in games, no one would really like care at all, unless if there's another political person in the lobby. Then, like, not everyone wants to hear your political opinions in games. That's what we're seeing.
I think all that was really well said, honestly. We got griefed a lot in our we didn't do like actual matches, but we go to like the practice court thing. I will
Yeah, we
show a
go.
clip, which should be in the edit. I don't know. Hopefully it's there. Uh,
Hopefully,
anyways, yeah, we go to the practice court because we like it there. But yeah, we get griefed a lot when we do 1v1s. Pretty annoying. Happens way too often. Really
it really
shouldn't, but it
does.
happens often. Yeah. I guess we basically said everything for this in the beginning of the video, but I do got one thing to say.
Yeah,
The kids that grief us, I guess some like they want to do like 2v1s or whatever. I don't freaking know. Weird ass kids. Uh
or
I don't
two
know.
v twos,
For some reason
two
they
v
just like butt
threes.
in on the game when they don't even ask. They could ask first and I don't know.
They could ask person do it. They don't
That's the
even
last
like.
thing I gotta say for that one.
They don't even like do anything for themselves.
Yeah. The little kids on that game, the egotistical ones, they try to act like big goddesses on the game. The reason why I call them goddesses is because like they're pussies, so you know they deserve the title goddess. But yeah,
They think they're way smarter than everybody else when they're really not.
and they assume if
And
a
also,
player is like not screaming in the mic or whatever, insulting others, they're at level 0. Not the case.
or
Maybe we're just trying
just
to
look
chill
at
on the
people.
game and play 1v1. So you're freaking weird for that, even thinking that. And then think you're
It's
lost
just
in the game
so.
too, which makes no sense. I don't know how you assume somebody's lost in the game. I don't know where you pull that conclusion from. We don't try to act comp for real. To be honest, the rest of the video was just kind of rambling. It was really hard to go through, so I'm sorry for that. I'll just basically give the rundown of what we were talking about. Number 1, griefing. Kids like to grief our game, all that. We do 1v1s, and I don't know. It always appears that they want to do 2v2s, but they don't get their way, so they grief our game. What the fuck? And number 2, racism. I mean, it's nothing new. People just like saying that word. Go back to COD lobbies, kids kind of bring that into this game. Number 3, religion and political shit. Kids specifically bring in religion and political shit into games, which it's not the right space for that. Like I've kind of said in the video, if you want to talk about that shit, go to a private lobby. And just don't shove your fucking opinion in people's faces. Number 4, not really transphobiaism, but more like a phobia to gay people and a whole of LGBTQ. There is a lot of that in this game. I am bisexual, and I put my thing as they them or whatever it's called. I don't give a shit about pronouns so much, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, but if there's an option, I'll set mine. But there's one experience where this kid was initiating contact with us, and he was just harassing, and I don't like harassing, I mean following us all the way to the practice area where we usually go, as you've seen in the video, like there's the game footage. But yeah, this wasn't a new update when it was further away and they added that track. But yeah, he followed us all the way there and kept spewing like hatred towards the LGBT. It's just fucked up. I don't know where the fuck these kids get it these days. I mean, not just kids, but even people of age that know better. But yeah, that just happens too much in that game. Even if you have a fucking they them pronoun. And that's how it started. They them pronoun on my character. Who gives a shit about a pronoun, dude? I don't really care. But not only that, this leads into number 5. When I talked back, I talked shit to the kid, I got banned. And granted, he got banned too, and I'm happy about that. He deserved that little shit. But then I get banned. I got a 2-day ban, voice ban, on the voice chat for defending myself. That makes absolutely 0 sense. Like, I don't know. Alright, this is what I'm concluding. They run off of a mass reporting system. They don't have any like AI moderation or real moderators in the game. Maybe they do sometimes, I don't fucking know. But it seems like they run off of like mass reports. And that's a bullshit way to run your report system, I'm not gonna lie. That just leads to a lot of false reports and then false bans. Well, ignore the false report part, but false bans. It's really bullshit. And number 6, the new update. I really hate Orion Drift. And not only that, ever since they made that new update, it doesn't feel like the game was as fun as it was before, I'm not gonna lie. But it's when they did that big update where they removed the practice field out of the spawn area. Like when you spawn in the game, you don't see the practice field anymore. It's some big ass tree or some shit, and then these new courts or whatever. Who asked for that goddamn update? Who? No one? Not me. I sure didn't ask for it. I don't think anybody else asked for it. And not only that, I got another problem. When you load in the game, you can't set your spawn point. You should be able to set your spawn point at like a different point of the station. Like, that speed track, only if you play this game or watch videos of it. The speed track where you go around and like you go fast around the map and you go to different areas. I'm talking about in the purple one, that's where the practice field is. And I'm talking about the purple one. Why can't you set your spawn there? It spawns me all the way in the other fucking part of the map. So what is with that shit? But yeah, that's really it for that part. Number 6. Pro kids have a little dick energy. So, I don't know, we would just be doing our World War 1, minding our own business, for example. Then this little brat shows up. Then he starts trying to, like, teach us some bullshit that I don't give a fuck about. You see, I kind of already said this in the video, I think, if I left it in. But we're not comp players, especially me. Not for that game, at least. I'm not a copy player. I don't care. I just play it casually, like any normal person would. But I don't know, it just seems like if they see one part of us being ass at the game or not pro enough at the game or hacker, they just gotta talk shit about it and then try to force their teachings on your ass. Please don't do that to players. That just really pisses people off and that makes you unlikable as a person. But yeah, that's it for that part. Now, as far as I know, I think that's it. Yeah, I believe that's really it. There's just so much harassment, racism, LGBTQ phobic stuff towards them. There's just too much of it in that game, and there's too much annoyances. I guess a message to the Orion Drift community and team behind the game. They also created Gorilla Tag, but I guess a message to them would be fix your fucking report system and fix your fucking moderation
And when I tried to appeal my ban, I could not appeal the ban because your ban appeal system sucked asshole. So, please do fix that. Fix your goddamn reports. Ban the people that actually need to be banned. For example, the racism one, the racist one, I mean, just all of them, dude. All of the bad players, dude. Especially when I report somebody for griefing. Ban them. Look at the report and ban them. Like, hey, if you need a moderator on your team, I'm here, bro. I can moderate. But you guys ban me for so-called harassment and hate speech when all I said was probably fuck you, you bitch and bastard. That's all I said. There should be no point in me getting banned at all. But yeah, that's really it. If y'all enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, click the bell icon. All my links are in the description, and I'll see y'all next time.